Imagine the sun rising over a city that has never known fear. Children laugh in the streets, merchants prepare their stalls, and the scent of baking bread drifts through Athens. But today, the horizon is filled with thousands of ships, thousands of soldiers marching toward the city walls. The Persian king Xerxes has come, and Athens is about to face the greatest army the world has ever seen. Would you stay and fight or flee? Keep that thought in your mind and comment below what you would do if your city was about to fall. Athens, 480 BCE, a city of democracy, philosophy, and culture. Its people prided themselves on freedom, yet the shadow of war were closing in. Xerxes, the son of Darius, had inherited an empire stretching from the Indus River to Egypt. His armies were vast, unstoppable, hungry for conquest. Across the Aegean, the Greek city-states braced themselves. Sparta trained soldiers in the mountains. Athens prepared its citizens for evacuation. Imagine walking these streets, knowing that by nightfall, fire and smoke might replace the sun. What would you think? Comment your thoughts. Would you risk staying for honor or run for survival? The Persian army marches relentlessly. Ships like a dark wave covering the horizon, cavalry and infantry stretching further than the eye can see. Athens is almost empty. Women, children, elders sent to safety on nearby islands. Yet some remain, determined to defend their homes, their temples, their city. Xerxes watches from his throne atop a hill, commanding legions who move like a single organism. The sound of drums, the march of thousands of boots, the clanging of metal. Athens has never heard anything like it. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you hear it? Thousands of soldiers advancing, the ground trembling under their feet. Could you stand and watch your home fall? Persian forces surround Athens. Catapults launched stones over the walls. Arrows darken the sky. Smoke begins to curl above the rooftops. Xerxes' soldiers breach the outer defenses. The city trembles under the weight of an empire determined to conquer. Inside the Acropolis, the remaining Athenians prepare for a desperate stand. Some pray, some sharpen swords, some write farewell letters, unsure if they will survive. And then the Persians enter. Fire spreads across wooden rooftops. Temples that have stood for generations ignite. The scent of burning olive wood fills the air. Athens burns. Streets that once echoed with laughter now scream with panic. Citizens flee into narrow alleys, many trapped by falling debris and flames. Persian soldiers move systematically, conquering each district, leaving no building untouched. Xerxes' banner waves above the Acropolis. The city's heart, its temples, its symbols, its history is under foreign control, and yet some courage remains. Citizens and soldiers make last stand, delaying the inevitable, hoping for miracles. A mother carries her child through the burning streets, smoking stinging her eyes. A philosopher watches his scroll burn, knowing centuries of knowledge could vanish in hours. Soldiers and citizens alike risk everything to save what they can. A statue, a family member, a memory. These are the stories often lost in history, personal moments of bravery, loss, and despair. As you listen, imagine their fear, their courage, their hopelessness. Comment below. If it were you, what would you try to say first? By nightfall, Athens is under Persian control. Smoke rises high, covering the Acropolis. Fires reflect in the marble, painting the city with red light. Xerxes has achieved a symbolic victory. He has entered the legendary city of Athens, the jewel of Greece. But the city is not fully conquered in spirit. Greeks across the region are still resisting. Sparta rallies, naval forces regroup, and whispers of rebellion spread. Even in defeat, hope lingers. How would you find hope in a city swallowed by fire? Comment your thoughts. Let's start a conversation about resilience and courage. Athens is scarred but not defeated. The Persian army may control the streets, but the Greek spirit cannot be extinguished. Plans for counterattacks are already forming. Alliances between city-states will eventually lead to battles like Salamis and Plataea turning to tide. History remembers Xerxes' victory in Athens as temporary. The flames were real, but freedom, democracy, and resilience survived. Imagine living through that, destruction surrounding you, yet hope burning inside. Comment below, how do you stay hopeful when everything seems lost? The fall of Athens to Xerxes is a story of power, fear, and courage. But it's also a story for us, a reminder that even in the darkest hours, the human spirit resists, adapts, and survives. If this story moved you, hit the like button, leave a comment sharing what you would have done, and subscribe to Origin Pick. There are more stories of empires, battles, and unforgettable moments waiting to be uncovered, and you'll want to be part of them.